Welcome to a different video. Now this video is a setup tour slash announcement video, so we'll get the announcement out of the way. There's going to be a new series on the channel called A Look At. You've seen episode 1, which was a look at my cameras. I filmed a few more after that, and like I've said in every single one of those, I'm not trying to rip off Dankpods or Scott Stash, which, you know, I'm just trying to do my own thing, and I've been trying to make these kind of POV videos for years, and I don't know, I just want to have a format where I can talk about cool stuff. But also, there was somebody who requested, you know, how do I actually make these? And I wasn't going to make a tour, I was just going to, you know, respond to his comment and leave it, but I kind of decided, well, why not? Somebody could maybe get some use out of this, so let's jump into it. So I guess we can start with the paper towel. Now, I didn't use something like, when I used to try and film these, if I can find clips, I will, but I used to use like a mouse pad, which I felt just copied Dankpods even more, because Dankpods is one of my favorite YouTubers. He's one of the biggest influences to get me to do YouTube. But honestly, the paper towels are here for two reasons. One is just because the desk is really freaking dirty, and that doesn't really make for a good backdrop. But also the second reason is because if we look at the camera here, I have this little grid pattern on the screen, which helps me like line up and level things. But if you notice on, well, paper towel, obviously, there's the perforation marks, which you can line up with, oh, the camera decided to turn off, great, which you can line up with these black lines and try to get the most out of the screen, since this is my whole desk. This is all you're getting, and it's, you know, a little small, but I mean, it works. So when it comes to filming, this is where I got the most questions, and honestly, it's pretty simple, but I feel like it might be useful for some people to figure out. So I'm going to be comparing this a lot to Dankpods, just because it's the most similar thing. But normally he puts his camera here and faces it down, which would work well, but honestly, since I'm not using a phone, I can't, because if I flip this upside down, it should be upside down, which does not work out. So what I did is I just took my camera and put it on this spare tripod I have, because, you know, I have two, which we'll get to an idea I have with that. But I just pointed it downwards and just have it facing at the table, which works well. And the main question I got was, how do you have it pointing down without the tripod emitting shadows? And the trick is, probably what a lot of people are doing, is putting the lights behind them. No, I've spent way too much time on YouTube studying how lighting works and how to set up a good shot, and it's pretty simple for me, but for some people it's like ancient Egyptian like hieroglyphics. So what you have to do is put it in front, because with the way light works, if the light was casting over here, you're going to cast a shadow this way, whereas opposed to over here, the light is coming this way, so if you block something there, you'll get shadow. But since there's nothing in front of the light, you're gonna get no shadow, which is why there's like no I mean, yeah, there's shadow at my hands, but not from the tripod. There's not like a huge ugly shadow, so it just kind of works out well. Then I guess we could talk about lighting. I'm just using my newer lights, which I don't move them. They are in the exact same spot as when I'm recording or streaming. I didn't move them, didn't bother. And I added a third sticky note for anybody who's been following me, and, you know, there's the settings if you have the same lights, you know, I don't know, there's the lights if you want to go buy them. I mean, they're not bad lights, they're pretty good, but yeah, as you can see, it's just basically the video settings, but this light is different, and that's kind of just about it. Other things is like the audio. The mic is just kind of here at an angle, because what I do is I pull the chair up and I sit like awkwardly here and just wrap my hands around, and I can kind of see the screen. And it's a little uncomfortable, but it does work, and the mic just kind of sits there and just, you know, works out. It just does its thing. And then, yeah, for recording, I'm just using Audacity, and it's just, you know, I sync it up like every other YouTuber does. You know, you just do a few claps and boom. Now, the only other thing I might add to this series is I might do webcam, you know, with my second camera here. I don't know, maybe, I'm thinking about it, I might do it. The first like 2 videos, the camera one and you know, the next one, I'm not gonna spoil it, but won't have webcam. I think the third one may, not sure, we'll see. But I think that is everything, you know, pretty short, simple video. So if you guys like this video, drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, ring the bell to get notified when I upload, because I try to upload as much as possible and stream as much as possible. Sorry, it's been a few days since I've uploaded. The new Undertale video is, you know, like an hour long, and also just work and life has been just a little crazy, but, you know, we're trying. So, thank you guys for watching, and adios.